Finally tonight, I would like to take a moment to thank all of you, our EWTN viewers. This is my last newscast with EWTN News Nightly. Next week, I'm moving back to my hometown of Houston, Texas, so I can be closer to family, who I love and care about very much. Thank you for all of your support and prayers, both for me and for my colleagues. Being able to report the news from a Catholic perspective has been a joy. Here's a look at a few of my favorite moments while working for EWTN. I'm Wyatt Goolsby reporting from the East Room of the White House. In the last 6.5 years, I've had the privilege of reporting top stories from the White House, the Pentagon, and the State Department. I've also had the opportunity to cover some of the biggest challenges facing the Catholic Church, like sitting down with James Grine, who opened up about his being sexually abused for nearly 2 decades by the defrocked Cardinal, Theodore McCarrick.
What did you say to yourself?
That I must hide what is happening to me.
Most recently, I spoke with Vice President Mike Pence about the plight of persecuted Christians around the world.
The voice of the United States of America is heard all over the world.
But as great as it's been to cover the hard-hitting news, it's the lighter moments I'll probably remember the best. The sun certainly did shine. The students were set loose, a celebration of good old Dr. Seuss. I remember covering an attempt by a Maryland Catholic school to set a Guinness World Record for having the most people wearing a Cat in the Hat hat at one time. 600 people all in a line to set a world record, the greatest of all time. 600 kids all in a row, but let's add one more. That's me, ready to go. My colleague Mark Irons and I had a good laugh when we went to Red Robin in 2015 to try their crab cake burger.
I wanted to show this to the camera because this is, like, look at this.
This
is humongous. I don't know how is one person supposed to eat this?
That year, the food chain had invited Pope Francis to try their top Friday item.
How do you think they say crab cake burger in Italian?
One of the standout moments I'll probably never forget is interviewing George Washington at his home in Mount Vernon, Virginia. How old are you going to be now?
Well, I'm well into my 60s, sir. How old are you?
Well, luckily I'm just 30, so I'm not quite there yet.
I have boots older than you.
I've had my fair share of laughs in the field and while anchoring in the studio. I actually have a Superman t-shirt, so I'm actually doing my best impression of Superman right now. You're wearing the exact same tie as me. The exact same tie, the exact same pattern.
Oh yeah?
Exact same. Why did you do that? Mr. Jason Calvinator Calvi, how are you?
Hey, Wire-nator.
Hey, you at the White House, who are you?
Hi.
We're here about 150 feet above the ground. No matter where I've been, what I've been wearing, or who I've interviewed, one thing's for certain. My time at EWTN has certainly been a blessing. And once again, I appreciate all of your prayers and your support over the years. It's been fun, and of course, it's also been a privilege. Once again, thank you for watching EWTN News Nightly. I'm Wyatt Goolsby. And for the final time, good night and God bless.